Hello world and welcome back. I'm Karhu, the Great Bear of the North, and this is still Planet Zoo. And today, now that we've finally put in our beavers right down here, which I absolutely love as a Canadian, I love that there. Let's go to another iconic Canadian animal. The proud, the noble, the thing you do not want to hit late at night, or at any point in time with your car, the moose. And we're going to put the moose here. I've changed the water depth here so that I believe the moose can walk across from one side to the other. I believe the moose can do that. I don't actually know. I haven't tested, but we will see. That's the goal. So the moose could be here, the moose could be over here, the moose could be here, and things would be good, because there's nothing cooler than seeing a moose swimming. But actually, according to the Zoopedia, it does actually have a requirement of a little bit of water, so maybe it does swim. I don't know. But let's check out the moose. What size does it need? For two moose, because I realize I have 160 animals in the zoo, and that's probably why my FPS is so low when I'm not on pause mode. It will need 1,100 square meters. Are you... Okay. So I think maybe the moose will have to be like all of this. And then we put the timber wolf here. Or maybe the cougar. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe a cougar up here. Let's give the moose all of this. Okay, so as we do that, let's go back to my good old friend, the time lapse. Whoop! And there we go. We have our moose habitat. Perfect for Swindle and Nikedra. This thing is massive. Not just the moose. And moose are huge. Like, just these things are, how much do these things weigh? There's definitely yeah, this is 1,100 pound animal. These things are absolutely massive. You do not want to hit one of these things with your car late at night. And the reason I bring up that story is because a friend of mine actually, sadly, got into a car accident with a moose way out in Canada's west, out in Alberta, and they just hit the thing, and the people in the vehicle were traumatized, but the moose unfortunately was killed. But luckily, neither of the two people that were in the vehicle were physically harmed by this. But one of them just still hasn't driven since that time. They just can't. It's that, scarring an event. Like they're beautiful creatures. They are absolutely beautiful creatures. But it's just the way that they're built. Cars, it's really difficult to prevent massive damage when you hit one of these things. So just the reason I'm saying this is not to frighten anybody. It's not to be gross or anything like that. Just be safe when you're out on the roads. If you're tired, stop driving. If you're under the influence of alcohol or drugs, absolutely stop driving. Because even if you think you're safe, even if there's nobody else on the road, these things, they blend in with the backdrop at night. So, but anyways, yeah, there we go. We've got our moose. Oh, it's a little bit too warm for you here. Okay. Let's get another heater, or another cooler rather, for right in the middle, because I've cooled out most of it, but I guess I haven't cooled out the water. Oh, I can just change the water temperature. Oh, I can't. Oh, that's unfortunate. So you're just gonna have to be a little bit warm in the water. Sorry, Nikedra. But I mean, you're still 85% welfare. You're still doing pretty good. But yeah, that's our moose. It's quite large. I know this doesn't look as thorough as the other parts. I mean, especially the amount of foliage that I spent on the river otter habitat. But I'm just trying different things aesthetically. Like when you're here, you can see the moose. When they're out there, you can see a lot of the moose. And, if you're here, there's a wall for a reason, but there's a lot of this habitat is visible. Whereas if I filled it up as much as I wanted to, it simply wouldn't be visible. Same thing with the beaver habitat and the jaguar habitat. I did a similar kind of a philosophy with just kind of opening things up at the front so that you can see all through it. But still, it has, 50% coverage? It's still 55% foliage coverage, which is great. Which is absolutely great. But yeah, I think that's our moose habitat, guys. So yeah, I know this was a little bit shorter than the other ones, but I like it. So thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please like, please subscribe, please comment. And most importantly, have a fantastic day. I mean, you and your moose friends. Hey, Nikedra. They are beautiful creatures. Where'd Swindle go? Swindle! Here, Swindle. See, there you go. See, Swindle's all the way back there. But you can still see him. Like, when he's just standing there silhouetted against the sky like that, that's majestic. That's something for Canadians definitely to be proud of. Yeah! This moose don't take no bull. I mean, they're a little bit awkward when they move, but yeah. Have a fantastic day, everybody, and I'll see you all next time in Planet Zoo. Bye!